Alright, let's get going. Alright. So, I don't remember where I was. I talked to this bloke last. Didn't read him out this time, sadly. So I will go do the next MSQ. And if I catch my stream dropping at all today, um, I will be stopping stream and then working out why it might be doing that. If there's a way for me to fix. Oh, time for door to do. Ow. That hiccups suck. Alright. Yes, yes, what troubles you, my Ah, yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. Hmm? Oh, my task with Hedge Tree is well finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence within the presence in the vicinity of Tamtara Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be late in arriving. Oh hey, I gotta do my first dungeon. I guess that's probably what's gonna happen. I shall go grab my class bus in a moment, because I am fairly sure. That I should be getting a class skill from it. You bear a message from here, Leon. An evil presence in the deep crop? That does sound grave, indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time, then. Perhaps a bell from now? 2? Better make it 3, just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Might you assist me with another matter, milady? A wagon that departed from Bory Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nofika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Kitya at Bent Branch Meadows, if you would be so kind. I guess I shall go grab the stuff, use return, and then run back for... You. There's the ranged attack. Halberd is a better choice there. Ah, Teresa, you've come at a good time. I urgently require your help. Scarcely a bell ago, our old friend Folocuse paid us another visit, seemingly intent on reprising the performance he gave on the day of your first meeting. As on that occasion, he raved till the air was thick with slanders, declaring every soul who met his gaze more craven than the last. This time, however, not all ears were deaf to his myriad provocations. It seems that one of our younger members took offense at his word and demanded satisfaction of the rogue. The two have since departed to duel in the East Shroud. Had I been on hand, I would have forbidden such folly, and rebuked the lad for letting pride cloud his judgment. Alas, I learned of it too late, and the boy is gone. All we can do now is ensure that the hot-headed fool does not come to lasting harm. I would have departed in pursuit of the pair ere you came, but my duties keep me here. That is why I must turn to you now, Teresa. Pray go to the East Shroud in my stead, and watch over our comrade. So we meet again. You remember who I am, I trust? But of course you're gonna be your mentor, he who taught you the true meaning of courage. I understand you were able to retrieve the Stone of Courage in Spirit Hold. It seems I was right about you. Aye, you have the makings of a true Lancer, unlike those charlatans at the Lancers Guild. It is well that you have come to me, for I have just the trial for you. One that will do wonders for your courage. Not interested, you say? Ah, but you have no choice. Should you refuse, well, suffice it to say that I will not be able to guarantee the safety of your comrade here. When last we spoke, I told you that a Lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Needless to say, the threat posed by ordinary creatures is insufficient. You must seek out better sport. Ah, but fear not. I have taken the liberty of finding you something suitable. Take this alchemic potation and sprinkle it upon the exposed roots yonder. Doing so will garner the wrath of a certain creature, who you must then strike down. Tree. So you have vanquished the treant. Well done. By striking down that frenzied creature, you have further strengthened your courage. Release your comrade? Oh, I shall. Once you have completed my next trial, this one will pit you against a multitude of foes. Make your way to Lifeman Stump in the Central Shroud. Once there, seek out a lively spot along the forest path to lie in wait. Man-eating wolves are wont to hunt there at this time of year, and it should not be long before a pack arrives. When the beasts show themselves, you are to slay their leader, the alpha wolf. I shall be observing from up close the better to offer you advice. I'm gonna go to the Hawthorn High, and then I shall sprint all into the Central Shroud. Oh yeah, the wedding place is up there. Hmm. You have a delivery for me? Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Lorimer. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from the mirror planks, but I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep croft or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if me chocobos are safe at night. It does. If we're ever in need of a adventurer's skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. I don't know why my voice decided to go into that. No! Oh, please, gods, no! Leah's egg! Teresa, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for a moment, and when I returned, it was gone! What was gone? An egg? Sorry. You are sure the chocobos will lay another? Gah, you do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. You will help me, won't you, Teresa? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every ilm of the stable once more just to be sure. While I do so, I should be grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. I'll go run up and do the class quest before talking to more people. The most harrowing part about the quest is having to wait that long. You are to be congratulated, Teresa. By throwing yourself into the midst of danger, you have further tempered your courage. And in the process, you have brought peace to Life Men's Stump, a place considered sacred by the people of Gridania. Having undertaken my trials, you must now see that those issued by the guild are not but child's play. Mine is the one true path to courage. All others lead to ignominy. If you wish to become a Lancer worthy of name, I suggest you leave Ywain in his house of cravens, never to return. For your sake, I pray you do so too. I pray you do so soon, till we meet again. You know, honestly, I probably would have gone with him. Darn, can't jump that. Can fly through it later, but can't jump it. Okay, I did add them both. Teresa, thank the gods you are safe. That young fool of a Lancer returned but moments ago, and through choked tears recounted to me all that had transpired. I understand Falcuse again attempted to force upon you his corrupted notion of courage. I cannot say this enough. A Lancer strengthens his courage by tempering his composure and resolve, not by rushing headlong into danger. You were able to overcome Falcuse's trials, 'tis true, yet know that you did so by virtue of true courage, that is, courage born of composure and resolve. You faltered not before the fury of a frenzied treant, nor did you succumb to panic when surrounded by bloodthirsty wolves. Owing to this, you were able to perform to the fullest of your potential. You have come far, Teresa. It is time that I taught you the piercing talon technique, one of the most versatile weapons in the Lancer's array. May it serve you well. Now, I must needs decide what course of action to take with regard to your self-appointed mentor. Though no lives are lost, this latest incident only serves to confirm what I had long suspected, that Falcuse will cause great harm if left to propagate his corrupted notion of courage. He must be persuaded to desist, though I do not yet know how. Mayhap his regard for you should be turned to our advantage, and leave such considerations to me. For the time being, you would do well to put Falcuse from your mind. Focus on your training and strive to master the technique I have taught you. I look forward to our next meeting. I don't quite understand it, but it always just seems to me like they are the same kind of courage. Really. I went to the wrong place, didn't I? Yep. I may pick up Conjurer eventually. Or maybe just wait till Sage or something like that. I've seen odd characters about, aside from yourself. No thanks. I'd rather not have bot spam. Have I seen odd characters about, aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone claiming the birds, but calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Lucla. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? I see. A chocobo egg has gone missing? Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was, an Elzen fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods! You don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lass. A man, it was. Running off towards Tamtara Deepcroft. You say an egg was struck? Then I'd say that there was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one hatch. Ow. Oh, it's J. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this was no simple robbery. The culprit would only take Leah's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well versed in chocobo reading. I am sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leah, you see, is of the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leah's eggs. Gons, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Lilyclaw. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why do you go running off toward Tamtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got me mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes. But he may seek to lay a false trail, or, bah. The why of it is not important. Leah's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with we may work wonders with our birds, Teresa, but acts of daring do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. That right. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he is working alone in this. Boom. And the skelly bones. I have caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Who in Helon's bloody fury are you? Ah, those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling, and bring me that damned egg. What's that, Kupo? How did it come out to be out here? Well, this egg here is Leah's. Leah is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Lucolat will be very happy to see you, Koopa. Yoink. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leah's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried a bit there, Teresa. It is good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgarian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. While I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle, bugger me, it couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered unlikely savior before, Kithia? Could be, aye. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods, what we call now the standing courses that day. It seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yalm in front of me for all the smoke. Well nigh given up hope I had. And then all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smouldering sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is called Moogle's Gift Mounts. It seems like the least they could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It might well be that Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. That. I don't know why my voice is doing this. I feel awkward now. We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Teresa, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Louis Claude wants to give you a little something for your troubles. His egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude, and yet I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that the Ixali dirigibles have been appearing over the Twelves with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as where they choose to fly. The patch of sky directly above the Guardian Tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sight of protest from the guardians of the Twelves wood. And it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of the much-talked-about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother Mionia. Please make all haste. I have irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. The world implodes. Why am I doing that? No. I just gotta run down over here. Hello there, Teresa. Word of your tireless efforts at Benton Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Oh. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter from Louis Clos? I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good! I don't know why, but I have a mission for you, Teresa. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on really close observations, the Exile have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in this ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gridanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Teresa, please leave this letter to the hands of Beau Lord Luwain at the seat of the first bow in Quiver's hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Teresa. Let's check out something. What? Give me one moment. Okay. Shoot. I gotta BRB. Okay, sorry about that. I started screaming at me. Alright. Back to it we go. Alright, there we go. That fixed it. An urgent message from Master Mune. Very well, you may enter. So you are Teresa Darkhorn, the adventurer of whom I have heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. Mune has information on the exile, you say? Speak freely, you have both my ears. Martin Forfend, they mean to defile the Guardian Tree? Before Nufka, I swear those filthy birdmen will not touch it. Nay, not so much a single leaf. 12 help me. How can it be that neither the wood whalers nor the gods quiver caught wind of this? I cannot help but think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be done more than it seems. Ah, would that the warriors of light were still with us. But there is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure Mune that I will dispatch a unit, my best men to invest. My lord! What is it? It's the Exile, sir. The Exile have amassed the Guardian Tree. Already? Bloody hells. Teresa, Mune believes you capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day. Aid in the defense of the Guardian Tree.
O mournful voice of creation, O mournful voice of time. Squawk! Attend me all. To us this forest Tingola belongs. Wisdom of paragons we possess. To our former glory restore us it will. From this tree a great crystal we take. Unto Garuda an offering we shall make. Unfeathered ones and elementals banish we shall. Our ancient home reclaim we will. Scrap!
The squad left flank, second and third, right flank. Engage. The rest form the main host with me. It is high time we reminded thee and Sal, guests, why we quivermen are to be feared. This position is yours, adventurer. May the elementals keep you.
Interrupt us, you dare. In your old blood you shall bathe.
Impressive work, adventurer. The Bow Lord bids you hold this position. Enemies may yet lurk near, so stay on your guard. We must go to bolster the left flank where the battle yet rages. Mr. Laha? The house of strength, the source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, more thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Oh, too bad. Fuck you. Mysterious masked mages are fun. Yes. Also, that is a really fun name.
Ugh, that the wisdom of the paragons shall be brought low by mere mortals. Blech.
Sorry, I'm not gonna do their voices. Last time it stressed my voice out. Teresa, you are unharmed? Had I known this creature was near, I would have sent men, not called them away. There is no mistake, sir. He is the one who stirred the exile from the nest. Our intelligence was reliable. Yesterday I got something kind of like it, but it hurt my throat. Hey, we finally got him. So I'll do Yitter, but not Flame Out, and I'm not ever gonna be able to do that. But I'm having fun doing voices for the story. Well, it's good to know. No. My thanks as ever, friends. Quiverman, move out. Maybe. But even then, I don't think I can. To say you played an instrumental role in the success of this mission would scarcely do justice to your efforts this day, adventurer. Upon your return, I really gotta figure out why it's doing that. It's like the worst thing ever. Because it just randomly does it for no reason. I'm stating about what?
Nothing.
No, I'm not doing that today. I mean, but see, it might be my upload speed cutting out, but my download is perfectly fine. And I should have more than enough upload for it, is the thing. So, I don't know. It could be that. That's what everyone keeps saying. I gotta see if I can get my wife to make a cord for the Ethernet. Again. Is the stone. Wrong button. Okay. Come on. Where are you? Back there. Do this. Also, thank you for the follow. Whoop. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. I'm just gonna set it there for a moment. Twitch hasn't liked me for a bit. Um, that's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm reading up on something to try and figure out. Might need to drop my stream quality. I'm gonna keep going for a bit, and if it drops a few more times, then I may end stream for today. just because it's getting demoralizing about it. And I'll do research over the rest of the day, and then I'll be back Tuesday. But whatever. And I think it might just be because I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV and streaming. I don't think it will have that issue if I'm playing another game. I'd hope. I should really test that sometime. Welcome back, adventurer. Your exploits of the Guardian Tree are the stuff of songs. The Bow Lord awaits you within. I have awaited your return, Teresa. Allow me to thank you again for helping us to defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading Zal to rout, you confronted the masked mage and his fell minion. You emerged the victor. I have good men and women under me, none of whom give me cause for complaint, but you, Teresa, are a class apart. Your strength, your determination, your heart, and you have all the makings of a great adventurer. Munier is seldom mistaken in her appraisals, and she is plainly not mistaken now. Gridania is stronger for your presence. The Elder Seed Seer will doubtless be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has come to us. Once more, I thank you. Owing to your valor, disaster has been averted.
Elder Seed Seer, my lady.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the Guardian Tree. I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are she, are you not? My name is Kan-e Senna, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home. Well met and welcome to our fair nation. It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks. This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to Gridania. Green Bliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
I look forward to seeing you on that most joyous of days. Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Hi, Joe. How goes it? It goes decently, besides the fact that my stream's cutting out more. I may, in stream to adjust a setting, but I don't know exactly what I could do to fix it. I have maybe 2 ideas. Yeah. It's not the worst, though. It's not as bad as yesterday. So far. Yeah, that is very much the case. None in Gridania doubt your worth, Teresa. But to receive such praise from Elder Seetzia herself, and nor is that the half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary, for God's sake. You, an outsider. Do you have any idea what this means? Of course you don't. You are not Forestborn, which is rather the point. Mistake me not, I think you worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented, and I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Munier regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangements for the event. Now, you had best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and Teresa, don't make a hash of this. Next time it cuts out and comes back, if it does, I'm gonna in stream and adjust a setting. Just to see if I can maybe get it to be more consistent. But till that happens, I shall just keep playing and enjoying myself. And enjoying the company of the people in chat. Ramen. Oh well, it isn't the emissary herself. Had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You are truly full of surprises, Teresa. Next, you'll be telling me you're one of the Warriors of Light, back from a half-decade-long holiday. So funny thing about that. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit. No. I have another account that is at the very end of Heavensward. I would be farther, but due to wife wanting to play it with me and timing things with that, I haven't gotten as far. So I started this character to both play in actual DPS and try and get farther, and figured I'd stream it, because why not? Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seetzia choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded to you. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently in the keeping of Timbermaster Beaton. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man. Then return to me for further instructions. However, this is probably my first time paying attention to the ARR, like, actual story stuff. Because last time I played through, ADHD brain took off and just kind of skipped through everything. So I have, like, ideas of what happens through it, but I have never really paid all that much attention. So you're the emissary to be. Munier sent word that you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifacts. The good news is that it is ready, painstakingly crafted by these very hands, and from the rarest of materials. Take it, along with this warning. You get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. Yeah. Halfway through Heaven's Sword, I started actually paying more attention to the dialogue and stuff, and I regret not doing it sooner. Because even though the story is, from what I know in ARR, isn't the best, it's still fun so far. Back from the trip to the Covenant's Guild, let's see what you have in that box. Ah, this is by far the finest Manoa mask I have ever laid eyes upon. The Timber Master has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber rendered up by the Guardian Tree, solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The veneer should just about be in order as well. Do you have any questions? Now's the time to ask them. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I see. So this is going to be about the same thing as Monk. I've heard that I've heard and experienced that Heaven's Sword is really good, and then that Stormblood is iffy. Now that you have the Manoa mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by others. Simple, no? The ceremony will be held at Mikote's amphitheater. When you are ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Disdain. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Teresa. Good luck. Boop. Boop. Yeah. Last night when I was leveling another alt and chilling with a bunch of my friends, we were just talking, and I'm excited to get to Shadowbringers. Everyone seems to really love that expansion. Talk to you through the fence. Nice. Alright, I'm excited. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have come prepared. That is well. I have been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me.
Look, the elder Cecia.
12 bless her heart!
After this cutscene, I may take a quick break and run some ads and get some water. Just to make sure I actually hydrate myself.
May
It's
she
so
find
robotic.
favor with the elementals.
It really sounds like someone just put it into an AI scripting thing. Especially for the Seed Seer.
This radiance. Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true, has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light? Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Heidelin would speak directly to this woman. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver
makes
us
sense.
from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us.
They had to pay
and
all the
a
money to
blinding
get the
glare.
voice actors. They couldn't do any voice direction.
Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great
Oof.
realm.
I wonder
For
what
the
Matt
power
Mercer was
of
like.
the echo resides within you.
That sounds fun. So, I don't like that mask as much anymore. But I did originally have it on a Dark Knight glamour that looked fun. Well, more of just a tank glamour.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Laha.
Is aught amiss?
Lamahaha.
No, it is nothing.
won't go down so easily. Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
I don't know. And my brain is...
Snake! Mad Snake!
God damn it! They really do a snake bit.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hand!
And then they have a JoJo reference that's just the
What
monk
of the
quest line.
barricades? Can they not be reached?
Well, the
Sorry, Admiral.
pugilist
Not
quest
working.
line.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We
Mm-hmm.
must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
I like her as a character
Damn
so
it.
far.
Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless.
Ooh, I'm excited for that
You
then.
still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
People with that kind of voice singing, oh, that's amazing.
The outcome of this battle was
That is
long
very
since
fair.
decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
As everyone gets massacred.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
It's Lamahaha.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Tonsul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut.
My butt.
Immerat way. Kiss Toga hearts waddle dawns. Season again. Feastun the only lamb rides at dawn.
Sounds fun. Ah, look who's back in the land of the living. Hmm? You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony, gave us all a good fright, so we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. I mean, to be fair, I have pockets the size of dimensions. Or something like that. You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up to you. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The elder Seer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus stand. Wonder did they put them down here? I'm guessing I can't take this to... Can I? No. Okay. Can't do the rising yet. What's in here? I see. And another 3,000 things of plate armor. I don't think I should be that heavy. Well, actually, I say as I have 4 spears and chainmail. Alright, why didn't I run all the way? Ah, you're Teresa Starkhorn? Are you not? I bet you welcome, my lady. The elder Seer left word you would be joining her at the Lotus stand. May I show you in? Log. I have looked forward to your coming, Teresa, but tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Thank you for hearing me out. Da-da. Do I get to go do the first dungeon final? I've written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Carteneau and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, and the land and people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the warriors of light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Carteneau. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in this recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I would now make you my envoy, and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would have chose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? No, totally not. Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Ul'dah and Limsa Lumensa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine own newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. Hand. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Carline canopy. Simply show your pass, and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Munier. Few forest-born Gridonians know more of the lands beyond the 12's wood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet, I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt but that you will reward our faith in you, Teresa. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Loop. Did I pull that out? I did not. Now we do. I'm tired, apparently. So what do you play in Final Fantasy? It is good to see you up and about again, Teresa. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Cetsia a visit as I paid? Appointed personal envoy? And now you are bear to the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. Yes, I was just asking what class/race you play in 14. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us all. And that, my girl, is some compliment. But I flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states in the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever less trodden region takes your fancy. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. It is a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals. So don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea, Teresa. It has been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Okay. And before I do this, I am going to actually remember to go get myself something to eat. I am going to... Can I do it from this? Can I? Nice. Okay, so can't do it through that. So I shall open this. If this crashes everything, oops. I am going to pull a quick AFK to get some water, and then I will be back I'm gonna run a few ads, if that's alright with you. If you would rather me not, then I can. Alright, I'm gonna run. Do. I'm gonna do a 3-minute ad break while I get up, walk around and stuff, and get some water. Y'all also get up, get some stretches in and water and stuff if you need it. Alright, looks like my timing worked out perfectly. Question mark, maybe, hopefully. Got me some water and a cheese stick. Let's go. Greetings, good madam. This is the reservation counter for the Limsa Lumensa bound flights. Oh, you're not Teresa Dockhorn, the Elder Seedseer's personal envoy. We at High Wind Skyways are... Oh, are you not? Bet. It's High Wind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Wonder how Joe's ramen is. So what's Sage like? I've been thinking about maybe picking it up later for this profile. I probably definitely will grab all of them, but mostly playing like Dragoon and or stuff like that for it. Especially if I get into raiding. Sounds fun. Farewell, Teresa. Oh no, what? One day minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Oh, it cut out? Okay. Oh, and that cut out the time. Oh well.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought.
See, I skipped this, and I'm mad now, because that was a fun dungeon. And I didn't understand why it existed.
With her, so ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
I think maybe I should avoid
It is twisted
opening
beyond all reckoning,
browsers and closing them
rotten nigh to the core.
during stream. Because I think that's what killed it that
Yet,
time.
it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
that thing.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
We're
Is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western
Surely not.
Coast after Cartener. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by
It surely won't. Oh, God.
I sense you harbor certain doubts.
My
over
brain
the
just
wisdom of
realized
the Legatus'
something.
plan.
The fight with Laha is gonna be so much better
My lord!
as a Lancer.
Please, call me Nero.
Oh, it's this
Tell
fuck.
me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate.
Oof.
I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
The big stabby. Or the big slicey.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
I can't wait to redo the Crystal Alliance raids and like actually pay attention to the story. Because I skipped out on that last time through. And I'm mad at myself. Because I skipped through till the very last required cutscene of it. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gardania. Welcome to Limsa Luminsa, my lady. Admiral awaits your arrival. You're the Guardian envoy? Welcome to Limsa Luminsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift. At your earliest convenience, it will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthael. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Don't think it'll yell at me for going for all the Aetherites. See, what? That's kind of funny. I did not realize it translated to sea woman. I mean, she's a hot sea woman. So. That's funny. And it makes sense. Definitely. Oh. That's cool. That's really cool. And Limps Elemences, where I'm glad that I have name tags and chat off for stream. Oh no. Dancing people. Ah, Limsa. Same as ever. We. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please step this way.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seats here would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Gallian Empire sought to... I accidentally clicked. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Okay, well, I know what I'm gonna look at auto-modding now. That's annoying. The Gatest Nanavandarnus, Hell's Takem, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalmud from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartanu and a bit the... Oh well. But though we gave no quarter, spared not 1 ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalmund became a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making it an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Where Akan Luisla was... He would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim to on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts, oh, worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us. Save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived in the calamity to work together to make the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Kani-sana has the right of it, I suppose. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes? Pray, give my regards to General Raban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Teresa, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Yippee! Rising! I get a phoenix mount. Whew! All aboard the gangplank. Heave ho. Ow. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gidania. Welcome to Uldar, madam. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Welcome to Uldar, madam. We have been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the husting strip and speak with Bartholomew in the Royal Promenade. That way, I do not have to run back up to this place. Because I will most definitely forget that this exists. I'll probably be live for another 2 hours, I'll say. And then I think I'll end stream for the day and then come back Tuesday and Thursday. And then Saturday, Sunday again. I think that's gonna be my schedule. The Gridanian envoy, I presume? Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? My thanks. Ah, yes. The seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Uldar. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Cotonou. I remember bloody Cotonou. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took to the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Oh, trust Melwib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by Legitus Solus Zos Galvis, they swiftly brought the other nations of Islabard to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor in his Republican Empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of fourscore winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius von Balsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garlean stir and the admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the emperor, even the beast tribes and the bloody primals. Okay, I'm just gonna read his voice normally, because that hurts. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Con-E will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. It's so scratchy. Gotta finish my water now. I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. Yay, airship. My Lady Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which I became acquainted with Baideron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I think of none with better credentials than you. Baideron would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Intrusive thoughts win. Eek, sounds like WoW. Or they actually have a flight path. Mm-hmm. 14 is really good. With being its own thing, but also not being its own thing. That sounds weird, but I hope it makes sense. Mm-hmm. And far better community. Far, far better. Community actually loves the game that it plays instead of hating every moment of it. I'm just gonna skip through this quest because I've played it 3 times now. It's a nice quest, but I honestly can't do it more than once. Mm-hmm. Random carbuncle. There's probably a person there, but the game didn't load him or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Or randomly walking up to you and giving you a rat. Or just random chocolate or whatever. Ooh. That's amazing. Good on him. The only time I go fast is when everyone else is being a pain about it. Or if I'm in a VC with a person that's being slow and I know they're being slow because they're just distracted. Mini Somar. Boop. What do you think about the mount from this year's Rising? You party finders. Those always have the worst people in them. At least from every single experience I've ever had. It really is. But that makes it more fun. Fucking explode. Confusion. Noises from myself. Welcome to the Drowning Winch. Sit wherever you like, class. I'll be with you in a... Aye, I'm Beta on alright. Who's asking? Ah. Is I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for a faint heart. Things liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. Yeah. I see. Probably pirates. I thank you for taking... Yeah. I thank you for taking time to help me out. Word is it's... Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking. For a moment, my words are not wording. Yay, we gotta do the first surgery. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Yay, Satasha. In the most fun dungeon. Fine. Maybe. But I managed to do this every day. Around this time. Without fail. all I have to say is that I am still slowly getting used to the fact that playing a DPS character means that you do damage. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know, but like, compared to tanks and healers, you do more damage. It's not as noticeable as at low level, kind of. That's pretty good. Do tanks do about the same? Or less? It's about the same. I'm gonna go insane. Okay. Oh, well then, I guess I was just playing tank wrong. 'Cause I don't know. It always feels like I just don't do as much DPS. Yeah. That is very true. I don't know why I clicked that. Oh. Now the question is, with the story dungeons, do I do it with the AI teammates? Or do I do it with actual people? Yeah, that's fair. You don't get the scions until you meet all the scions. So we sit here for about 5 minutes. And then perish. Mm. Mm-hmm. I thought you got like a different, like an actual adventuring party this early. That's like not entirely named, but they are their own like people that level up as you go. It would also queue faster. I think you get these people. Maybe. So you have your white mage, your tank, caster, range DPS. Oh, Fizz DPS. Alright, here we go. This is the kind of tank I have an issue with. The big pull and leave the healer behind. Mm-hmm. And I don't get why you pull the full dungeon anymore, because you don't get experience for, just whatever's. Is it always blue? Yeah, I think, archers and, what should I call them? Black mage might have AoE. Okay. Every time I've gone through this, it's been at the, whatchamacallit, the blue one. I'm trying to wait for the healer's right there. I don't think I'm getting any of the gear. Also, boop. Since they don't really need me, I'm just gonna go... Oh. It's fun getting to press the limit break button. Damn, guess I didn't roll high enough for any of the shit. So how's your day going? Nice. What region of the world are you in? Because I know one of my friends in Britain has been... Ah, yeah. Okay. They were complaining about how hot it was yesterday. I'm meant to be reading. Wow. My mind has started to wander. Back then, are you? With all your baby? Yeah. It's been hot everywhere, from what I know. Which sucks. Fishbacks? There I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3 somehow. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Satasha, of course. Any row, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for anything more than that. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just appears that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the Forest Folk are in need of an adventurer that can get things done. For them to ask help like this, I mean, you bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade, but after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Oh wow, I immediately go into the next one. Ready to hear that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know, but whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for an adventurer as survive the bedlam in Satasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have a word with Mother Muniad, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. I know her. I wanted to do this quest first. Yeah, I think after this quest, I'm gonna stop because my brain has stopped being able to read shit. Murdered. Who's the next one I shall murder? Run in circles around them. Well done, Teresa. I thought that was machinist. Yeah, I did not exaggerate when I said it would be dangerous. Make no mistake. To take this test is to risk that. Hearing this, do you still wish to proceed? Yes. You disappoint me. Back again, are you? That woman is the only soul in this pathetic excuse for a guild who shows any promise. Which is why I consoled her to leave you. Alas, she has chosen to remain in your house of cravens. Such a waste. This guild has outlived its purpose, and I mean to see its doors shut and barred for good. If you wish to object, I invite you to do so with lance in hand. You do not want for confidence, sir, but answer me this. What grudge do you hold against us? For what reason did you choose this of all crusades? I detest cravens who would proclaim their courage, and like nothing better than to crush them. That is my reason. Well, the fixity of your purpose is clear, even if your reasoning is not. So be it. Suffice it to say, you will not have your way without a fight. Oh, but do not presume that I will be your opponent. No, you must face the Lancer over whom you so grandly claimed mentorship. This woman among us whose potential hits you can send to acknowledge. Teresa shall represent us all as Guildmaster. I wager the fate of the guild upon her lance. Ha, do as you will, coward. It is your guild to throw away. You may even set the terms of the contest. Very well. Teresa here is to undertake a trial. I challenge you to complete the task before she does. You are to travel to the East Shroud and prove your courage before the Lord of the Bramble Patch. He is a giant amongst boars, unrivaled in strength and savagery, ruler over all his kind. You must go before this fearsome creature and stand your ground. Know, though, that the Lord of the Bramble Patch will not grant an audience to just anyone. You must needs present him an offering of the bloody tusks of his subject, the wild boars that inhabit his domain. When you have prepared your offering, leave it upon an area of trampled earth. Drawn to the censer blood, he will appear. That is all. Are there any questions? No? Then let the trial commence. Okay. I shall sit. So, since my brain is deciding that it cannot focus, and I've been streaming for 3 hours, which is about where I've been wanting to stream every day. 2.5 to 4 hours every day that I have planned for streaming. I'm gonna take a break. I don't know if I'll stream again later. Most likely won't, because wives will be up and all that shenanigans. Thank you, Worm Lesbians, for dropping by and giving me the follow. And since you're in the Discord server, I'll ping there whenever I go live. I'm hoping to get myself into the habit of streaming again, because I'm enjoying it and stuff. But yeah, bye.